I was thinking about this. The most important and profound questions of life cannot be answered by what I can empirically verify. The most important and profound questions of life cannot be answered by what I can see and taste and touch and hear and smell. In fact, if you think that all the questions of life are simply wrapped up in your senses, in what you can empirically verify, it seems to make life awfully meaningless. There was a British atheist philosopher. His name was Bertrand Russell. He lived in the early part of the 20th century. And he said this about whether or not life has meaning. I love this because he's so honest. He says, "Purposeless and void of meaning is the world which science presents for our belief. Amid such a world, if anywhere, our ideals henceforward must find a home. That man is the product of causes which had no provision of the end they were achieving, that his origin, his growth, his hopes, his fears, his loves, and his beliefs are but the outcome of accidental collocations of atoms. That no fire, no heroism, no intensity of thought and feeling can preserve an individual life beyond the grave. That all the labors of all the ages, all the devotion, all the inspiration, all the noonday brightness of human beings are destined to extinction and the vast death of the solar system. And that the whole temple of man's achievement must inevitably be buried beneath the debris of a universe in ruins. All these things is not quite beyond dispute, are yet so nearly certain that no philosophy which rejects them can hope to stand. Only within the scaffolding of these truths, only on the firm foundation of unyielding despair, can the soul's habitation henceforth be safely built." Anybody want to live a life of unyielding despair? Because that's what you get when you try to live your life by only what you can empirically verify. That's what you get when life is reduced to what you can hear and taste and see and touch and smell. You're here and you're not. You're there and you're gone. Life has no meaning, no purpose, no gravity. It's all just an accident. I love what C.S. Lewis has to say about meaning in life. He says, if the whole universe has no meaning, we should never have found out that it has no meaning. Just as if there were no light in the universe and therefore no creatures with eyes, we should never know it was dark. Dark would be without meaning. Here's what I find so fascinating about people who argue for a universe with no meaning. They really think that it means something that the universe has no meaning. And so they will argue for meaning, and their meaning is that there is no meaning. Now, why in the world would that matter? If nothing has any meaning, why would you argue that it means something that nothing has meaning? It just doesn't make any sense. You see, humans have this desire to find meaning. And I think the reason that we have a desire to find meaning is maybe, just maybe, there's like real meaning out there. There are things that actually matter. And you know where I find my meaning, even though I don't know what everything means? I find the most important things in my faith in Jesus Christ.